Give me a countdown. I just need 3. I just need from 3. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very, very long time. But it wasn't because we didn't want to talk to you. It wasn't because we thought we were better than you.
Nope.
What really happened was we just got away from ourselves. We had to go back to the lab, or the kitchen, if you will.
Or the drawing board.
You had to get the frying pans out. We had to season up the cast iron skillet a little bit and make sure that what we were delivering to you was not only appropriate, but it was timely. Yeah. So that's what we've done. We've been in the kitchen. Now we're back. Shattered Egg, The Scramble. We've returned.
2025.
Cue it. All right, welcome back.
Welcome back,
so
guys.
At the end of the day, we've been up to a lot, and we've been up to not a lot. But what we have been up to is what we're going to share with you today. And one of the first ones that we need to recap is in 60 seconds, because I don't want to spend a lot of time on it at all. Hardly anything at all. Is Jacob, what did you think of Sundance Film Festival?
It was fun. We had a lot of fun. We met a lot of people. It was interesting. It felt like we were missing a lot. Didn't feel like there was actually a real party there, as we thought there was. Everybody was a lot spread out. There wasn't really a lot of organized events. I felt like there was going to be a lot more of that. Movies were
We didn't get invited to a lot.
I mean,
at the end of the day, too, we didn't get invited to a lot. I don't think people knew that we were there.
We met a couple directors, though, and they seemed to hang with us and wanted to just be with us at least.
I might be convinced that the one director that we met wasn't a director and might have been fibbing like I was that same night.
No. I think she was.
I think she's in tech. I know. Either way, so we had some scheduling conflicts during the thing. We're not going to get into
difficulties.
We could. I could put a blame on someone, but I'm not going to because I'm over it. I've evolved. I've talked with my therapist about it, and he said, the person that you were there with is never going to change, and it's just better to accept them for who they are and move on. But we did see a few items. One of them being, and I think this is really the only noteworthy one to talk about, because, again, timely. Opus, which is coming to theaters very, very soon. Jacob.
Loved it. I thought that was one of the highlights of the festival. And it's cool that it's actually got picked up and everybody's going to be able to see it. It's an interesting movie. It's like a Prince meets Michael Jackson type of figure. John Malkovich. And he's been in hiding for 30 years or whatnot, and he comes out with a debut, not a debut, an album out of nowhere, right? And he actually invites people from the press, and they want to have a listening party or whatnot.
Select invitations to some people from his previous life, but then ominously he invites an up-and-coming writer to be a part of it. Why? You'll find out.
So, highly encourage it. Really liked the movie. Thought it was that classic, on the edge of your seat type of movie, and I enjoyed it. Reviews weren't great, honestly, but I think you should look past the reviews. Just give it a shot. See what you think.
I felt like it was a mix between The Menu, Midsummer. Midsummer.
If you were going to say it, you got to say it right.
Midsummer.
Summer.
What would you know? And what was the other one that we said? We said it right after. We were like, this is kind of Midsummer. I don't think we said The Menu. I think we said something. Well, maybe we did. It is kind of like a cross between The Menu and Midsummer. Not as intense as Midsummer. That movie was... Ari Aster did that movie, right? Yeah, good movie.
Really good.
I gave it from the shattered rating scale,
which is, if we can remind the folks, is out of a 5 scale. Which I kind of want to redefine that, because I like the 0 to 10. I think that makes it. Well, I've been starting my whole IMDb rating scale. I've been doing it You know, if you have an IMDb account, you can rate all your movies, and you kind of have like a encyclopedia of all what your movies are and what the ratings are. Of course, they're only flat ratings, so it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
You can't do points.
Well, Rotten Tomatoes only does a 5.
Well, I thought Rotten Tomatoes did percentages.
Well, where did they get the percentages, buddy?
From. Anywho,
not a big math guy.
We will continue with the 5 points. You guys let us know if you think otherwise. But what was your score on it?
I remember giving Opus it did carry a little bit too long. John Malkovich was great in it. The movie itself, John Malkovich. The movie itself, though, I think I closed out with a 2.9, which gives us a 5.8. But if you want to be an IMDb guy like him, that means pretty much 6 out of 10. Is it great? No. Is it a good time? Yes. Are people really going to remember it in a year from now?
Do you remember right now?
I remember the whole movie because it was the only one we saw. It's not hard to remember. We drank a lot up at...
We did. Well, we were in high altitude, so we had a...
By the way, if we were up there this weekend, so it's St. Patrick's Day weekend, which also, a little quick theme for you all. We might hit on a few movies that are all-time favorite and go-tos for St. Patrick's Day weekend.
That's a smart movie. That's a smart idea.
Yeah, it's almost like we talked about it before.
We definitely talked about that. I have one in my back pocket right now.
Waking Ned Divine is a movie I go towards every single year. We'll talk about it later. Save it. Anyways, yeah. 2.9.
2.9. I said a little higher. I enjoyed it. I think I said 3.0 or 3.1. So, guys, enjoy it. I'll clip a little of this to give you.
You don't have to tell them. It'll just be there.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. The other movie we saw was The Monkey. The Monkey.
Not at Sundance, though.
No. Most recent.
No. So we moved out. We're out of January now, and now we're, like I said, we were in the kitchen. We were in the kitchen.
We were in the lab, guys. We were reflecting hard what we wanted to do, what we didn't want to do.
I like the kitchen better.
I don't know. Guys, you gotta let us know. So, most recent, let's talk about what we've seen.
What have we seen, Jacob? You start off, because we've seen 2 movies that are the same, but I saw one that is like...
I saw 2 other ones.
What did you see else without me? Because It's funny, Anora, interesting. I haven't seen a review for that yet up on the bench.
I haven't seen anything for you either.
Well, I guess I'm waiting on you to actually start pulling your weight, big boy.
You know I'm the ADHD guy. You got to push me to do it.
Right.
So we saw The Monkey. We actually saw it together.
Wait. Hold on. Let's take a step back here. Jesus, Anora just won Best Picture. Maybe spend a little bit of time.
No, it won Best Actress.
And Best Picture.
Oh, it won Best Picture?
Yeah, it beat out The Brutal. How do you feel about that? So let's talk about this. How do you feel about Anora winning the Academy Award for Best Picture over The Brutalist during a time that we are going through?
I know.
Sex workers have more love than Jewish people.
Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. So I did see Anora. I think it's Anora. Anora. I saw it with my brother's new girlfriend, which was really funny to watch with.
It's pretty much like a porno.
It is. So I didn't realize it was like that. I knew it was like.
Did you lean over to your brother's girlfriend and go, "Isn't this awesome?"
She was sitting in between us, so it was like I didn't.
Weird.
I didn't know. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know why my brother didn't sit between us. But anyways, it was a weird movie. So the first half is basically like you said. It's like a porno. You see a lot of nudity. You see a lot of. I don't know if you're a male. I mean that's and you're
3 thumbs way up.
You're into that type of stuff. You're probably interested and you really like it. So.
Hey, if you like boobs, you're gonna like it. Oh God, we're gonna get removed from YouTube.
So yeah, I don't know. I thought the second half was pretty good. His really good buddy from back home, Nathan. Shout out Nathan Darling. Loves the movie. He couldn't stop talking about it, and he was in my ear saying, "Hey guy, this is probably the best movie ever. You got to give it a shot." I gave it a shot.
Nathan said it took him like 5 hours to get through the movie though.
I didn't.
Because he kept pausing it.
Yeah, well there you go. Yeah, it makes sense. So
sorry, Remy.
So I mean, I think I gave it a 2.7. 2728.
Oh, so you thought it was bad?
No, I mean 3.
That's a 5.4 out of 10 on your scale. Buddy.
Oh, okay. Actually, I think I rated on
Wow.
IMDb 6. Let me see. Let me make sure.
So you gave it a 3.
Yeah, I guess I'll go back.
So you don't think it should have been Best Picture?
No.
What have you seen from the Best Picture? Watch.
Yeah, I did a 7. So let's call it like
3.5.
3.5. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do a 3.5.
Huh, 3.5. I haven't seen it yet, but
I did think Mickey. No. I'm sorry. Mikey Madsen really did a good job. I thought she was. I didn't like her at all in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I thought she was great.
No, I just thought she was just like a really annoying. It was just like a really, really annoying. Like just the character itself.
They wanted you to celebrate when they got killed.
I know. I get it. I just didn't like her. But that whole like Manson children, like they've all like pretty much like become really, really successful between like Sydney Sweeney, her Madsen.
What do you think about
your girl from Substance?
Oh, Margaret Qualley.
Like every single one of them are just killing it. So I don't know.
What do you think about since we're on the topic then? So you had Mikey Madison win Best Actress Academy Award, beat out Demi Moore from The Substance. Do you think that was warranted?
Yeah.
I kind of was feeling the same. I get what people are saying though with Demi Moore. Like this was the opportunity to get, because if you do look at her catalog of movies, there's at least
I hate that.
Yeah, but there's one movie like she should have probably won.
That she should have won.
G.I. Jane. Right,
but
you should have won that. Yeah, but
it's just like giving Leo the Oscar for The Revenant.
Yeah,
he should have won for The Revenant. He should have won for like Aviator or Titanic.
No, we're not doing Titanic. I love Titanic, but let's.
Wolf of Wall Street. I could keep going. Like there's even Inception. Like there's a bunch of different movies he's done. Like Catch Me If You Can. Like
that's
like I can go like 3 or 4 different movies where Leo should have actually.
Okay, so yeah,
Blood Diamond.
I get it. So you're not a fan of the Lifetime.
I don't know. You should win it on that role.
I agree with you because I also looked at that with Demi and The Substance, and it's like
she was good.
But it was like such a like off the cuff movie where you're like the fact that it's getting as much love as it is for the type of movie it is.
Yeah.
That's a win of itself. Margaret Qualley should have won Best Body though at the Academy Awards.
Yeah, touche. So,
you're
put a bow on it.
You're very mad that The Brutalist didn't win Best Picture. Adrian Brody did come out. He got the win. Yep.
He won again, so that was good.
Yep.
So, but I mean, the Nora, I would say you have to check it out. It's a good movie. They have a quasi decent message. I have Russian heritage, so I thought it was cool to have some Russian element to it. And the whole family was also, it has some Judaism too, so like that was cool about it too. So, so check it out.
So a Jewish movie did win.
Yeah, so don't go with your girlfriend. Don't definitely. If your girlfriend's into that type of stuff, do it. Don't go with a new girlfriend. Don't do that. Don't go with your parents.
That reminds me when I went on a date and we went to Poor Things and like Emma Stone's like naked throughout that entire movie. And my date like covered my eyes and I go, what are you? I had to smack it away because you're like, hey, Emma Stone doesn't bear all a lot. Like, you know,
dude, my ex-girlfriend did that for Wolf of Wall Street, and she was like fighting me. She's like wanted to leave the.
You got Margot Robbie and how many other different women in that movie. But listen, we're very highbrow. We're not lowbrow here.
Yeah. So, anyway.
But it was great.
Yeah, it was great.
All right. So from that list, we do have another honorable mention. I haven't seen it yet, but it is on my list. I do want to go and watch that Flow movie. It's the one best animated film. It's about a cat, black cat. I used to have a black cat.
Wow, we're giving some time for anime.
Yeah,
animation.
Animation. Yeah, I've heard from a bunch of people who have seen it.
Remember when you shit on me about the Wild Robot?
You shit on the Wild Robot.
No.
You said it wasn't any good.
No, I said it was decent. You're like, how dare you bring that up to our podcast?
I got mad because I said you haven't even put in a review for it. Like you do, and that's just who you are.
No, that's not who I am at all.
That's who you
why
are.
would you ever throw that out there for the world?
You don't do any work. So, moving on. The Academy Awards, They passed. Everyone knows
No
about
one
it.
gives a shit about the Academy Awards. That's why no one watches them.
Yeah, that's true. What have we seen recently? So we're going to bring up 2 movies real quick. I think we start with Mickey 17 because
Most recent.
it's going to be a quick run through, I think, really.
There was a lot of publicity, a lot of trailers out there. They just ran it a lot. So me going into it, I had a general expectation of what the movie would be. And then you threw a curveball out there and saying, oh, it's completely different. So that kind of changed, that shifted my whole mindset. So what did you think about it?
Honestly, now I'm thinking about it. It reminds me of another movie that I went and saw, and I was super pissed off about as well because the trailer was one thing, and then you went to the movie and you're like, what the fuck am I watching? Now, Robert Pattinson in Mickey 17 was, I thought he was awesome. Mickey 18 was probably my favorite character.
Really?
And it's not a spoiler. Like, I just love the fact that he was just...
He was a savage.
Yeah, just a savage dude, and he get... You know.
Yeah,
right,
he was dope. He was dope.
I thought it was well acted. Like, from a kind of sci-fi type movie.
Yeah.
It was a lot different than what you're typically used to seeing, especially when you get the alien. Like, it just was so goofy. Overly goofy.
Yeah, it was like an overly top satire.
Yeah, hold on. Continue on. I gotta figure out what movie I went to go watch that pissed me off.
The thing, I thought it was a interesting movie where they thought they wanted to have a lot of different messages within it. So they want to have a new colonizer. So that was the Mark Ruffalo character, and he's gonna wants to have a new planet and make it his own, right? And even exterminate the local animals and do a lot of different stuff. So I don't know. I thought it was interesting where I liked how the 2 Mickeys had all the Mickeys had different personalities and different like whatever to them. I did think the movie was going to be more about like the iterations of the different Mickeys, right? So 1 and 2, but they didn't really do that. It was only really about like a specific time of this Mickey 17, which makes sense, the title of the movie.
Right.
So I was thinking about this though, and I'll let you try and. Did you figure out what the movie was?
Yeah, we'll get to it.
So as we're in the movies, you know, we're looking at trailers. I see 2 movies before even Mickey 17 that have basically the exact same thing that happens in Mickey 17. So Robert Pattinson is basically playing 2 characters, right? He's basically playing 17 and 18 in the whole movie. So he's playing 2 characters. Robert De Niro has a new movie. He's playing 2 characters. Literally 2 characters on screen.
What movie is Robert De Niro in?
I can't remember the title. We'll have to look at it. We don't fact check here at Shattered Egg. And then Michael B. Jordan has a new scary movie.
Nope, Sinners is going to be great.
No. And he plays 2 characters.
Yeah, he plays the twin brother.
Yeah. So like, this is 3 movies. Literally 3 movies in the span of a month. My question is, Hollywood, are you paying these actors double? Ooh. My question also number 2, what's up with this trend? Are you guys just getting too cheap to outsource double extra actors? Like, where is this coming from? Because I haven't really seen this before.
Mickey 17 makes sense though, because it's a duplicate of the person.
Of course.
I don't know what this movie is with Robert De Niro, so I can't speak to it. With Sinners, I can maybe meet you halfway on this a little bit because it's like they're supposed to be twin brothers, but it's like, okay, but they don't have to be identical twin brothers, do they? Or is the story going to unfold that it has to be identical twins? Like, how does it serve the story for Michael B. Jordan to be playing playing 2 characters? Now, that said, Sinners looks like... I don't want to get in trouble. But
Please tell us.
You remember From Dusk Till Dawn, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It looks like a new version of that.
So what De Niro is going to be playing is called The Alto Knights, and it's about 2 Italian Americans, basically Frank Costello and Vito. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Oh, Frank Costello.
Yeah, so is that the same character from
Frank
The Departed?
Frank Costello. No, maybe the spelling's different. I don't know.
Must be different. I don't know. So I don't know. I thought that was interesting that we're seeing that. What do you think? Do you think they're paying double or no?
No.
So they have double the lines, but they get paid the same?
Yeah, but you know what? Back when you're an actor, you would have loved to have had a role like that. Like, I get to kind of coexist within two different people. Like, ooh, that sounds interesting. That could be a lot of fun. So I don't know.
Sounds like double the work to me.
Well, you're gonna memorize lines anyways, and if you're already getting paid, like, let's call a spade, making what, 10, 15, 20 million dollars for the role.
Yeah, but
you're gonna bitch and moan for 6 months of work.
But you're your two roles.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Shouldn't there be like two $20 million roles?
No, I don't think so.
You guys let us know. I would love to know from our audience what you guys think about that.
But to repeat back, you asked me the movie that I was thinking of about how when you watch a trailer and it's something else fucking completely different. It was Wolfman. And I went into it thinking, God, I can't wait. I've been dying for a scary movie for, since Nosferatu wasn't necessarily that scary. Nosferatu was fucking great.
You never talked about Nosferatu, because that was during our hiatus.
I was in December, I was back in Iowa.
Do you want to say hello to someone around Nosferatu, or?
Nah, it's
Dracula? Is it Dracula or
Nosferatu? So Nosferatu was created, so this German filmmaker, obviously back during that time, couldn't get rights to Dracula.
Yeah.
So he made Nosferatu. Same story. Instead of it taking place in London, though, it takes place in Germany.
Oh.
So it's very German Gothic style, and they nearly got sued by the Stoker family because they're like, hey, you literally just fucking took our story, and all you're doing is calling it Nosferatu. So for a very long time, you couldn't even get access to Nosferatu, the 1920s or 30s.
But it's like the same story.
Exact same story.
That's plagiarism to a T, right?
Yeah.
Right to a T.
Like, there's a difference between borrowing and just being like, all right, instead of London, how about Germany? It's like, that doesn't change anything. Yeah, but we'll change a few names. Still the same story.
Oh, my God. That's funny stuff. Okay.
But movie was great. But, yeah, Wolfman, billed as this, horror movie, and then you watch it, and it's just a pile of garbage. I hated that movie. I don't even want to talk about it.
Don't watch about it. So
saw A Complete Unknown in January. That movie was great.
Yeah, I like that movie too. I thought that was really good.
All right, now we're just going back and forth though about things that.
But most recently, we did see The Monkey. What, last week or 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. The Monkey.
The Monkey.
Who's that actor in it? Go ahead, talk about it.
He was the dude from.
He's in White Lotus season 2. Yes.
And he's in the
Gentleman Show. Yes. Yes.
And Divergent Show.
Yes.
Is he a Brit?
Theo James?
Yeah,
I can tell you right now. Yes. He's 40. He's from Oxford, United Kingdom.
Told you. So, yeah.
He's married. Sorry, Jacob.
Oh. Another movie where he plays two characters.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He has an evil twin brother.
Yeah, not evil, misunderstood.
All right, so The Monkey comes about two twin brothers, basically, and then the dad is a deadbeat, leaves the freaking family, and the kids basically go into dad's closet and find this monkey.
Real quick, sorry. I just wanted to share this with you. You haven't been on your phone. I thought you'd get a kick out of it. Hang tight. How great's that? We'll talk about it later.
Wait, she didn't text you this, right?
No. Well, we'll be fine. We were doing something. But yeah, The Monkey. So Theo James plays two parts in it. It's based off of a Stephen King short story, which, again, guys, Stephen King does not miss when it comes to shit. But people can miss on adapting his stories into movies or television shows, which, by the way, Welcome to Derry coming out very soon on HBO. Ooh, I'm reading the book right now. I'm a learned guy. The Monkey. Hey, real quick, why don't you grab us a few another brewskis, and we'll take a short break and then dive into The Monkey. See you in a second. And welcome back. We were just talking The Monkey, Stephen King,
Theo James.
And we have a new guest joining us who is literally mean mugging me.
Pierre.
Doesn't like people. So we're talking The Monkey, and I have to say, this was getting some hate online. A lot of other, people in the podcast business were shitting on this movie. This movie was perfectly executed. I haven't read The Monkey, but knowing Stephen King adaptations, this felt like an actual return to form. Where Stephen King's movies are horrifying and they are scary, but what makes them work when they come to, like, from book to film, there's got to be an element of kind of that, like, just audacity. Because what you're dealing with is, dude, most times it's supernatural. Yeah. We don't understand that shit as human beings, so there's got to be an element of, like, of humor to it. And there was, like, with the mom, like, some of the lines she had where it's just very deadpan.
Everybody beyond Theo James was funny. I think all the surrounding characters had humor around it. And then
the evil stepbrother was kind of funny, though.
You mean the real brother?
The evil stepbrother.
There wasn't a stepbrother. They were
the evil brother. Evil twin brother.
You can't be a stepbrother for twins.
Yeah, no, you can't.
But it was a funny movie. I mean, the monkey, basically every time it gets turned, it kills some random person.
Even if you put in a wish.
Did Glenn make an appearance? Do I vaguely remember who the first guy who
Glenn?
Glenn from
You're getting that mixed up with Mickey 17.
No. Who was the guy? I know he was in that too, but who was the guy that was in the opening scene that wanted to sell the monkey to in the pawn shop?
Wasn't Glenn.
Looks like some Asian dude. So, sorry.
Wow.
Cut in that. Anywho, I thought it was a good movie. Kept you on the seat. I liked a couple of the songs. I went to their soundtrack.
Oh, the soundtrack was
awesome. So, what was your rating?
Of The Monkey?
Yeah, Monkey.
Well, the fact that they just handled it really well. It was very gory. You never felt scared, which is sometimes kind of that little backstep a bit where you're like, I was kind of hoping to see a horror movie, but I'll take what I'm given because sometimes when you don't get what you want, but it's a nice surprise instead.
Yeah.
Sometimes that works out better. So I'm fully fine and okay giving the Monkey a 3.4 out of 5 on the Scramble scale, which means a 6.8.
Wow, that's a big one. I think I said 3-0. I liked it. 3-0 is a good serviceable.
Oh, sorry.
I got it. Serviceable score, and I'm happy with it. So, lock it in.
It's locked in.
And then
what did we give Mickey 17?
What did you give Mickey 17?
2.9.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. 2.930.
I can't give it above
You're in the 2.
Yeah, I can't. Because also the movie theater was super hot. AMC at the Grove, theater was hot. I was uncomfortable the entire time.
You can't penalize the movie on that.
Yeah, I can. Because I did.
Ouch. Sorry, Robert Pattinson.
Oh, he was great. He did fine. He'll be fine. Dude, by the time he plays Batman in the next movie, he'll be 42 years old.
That's crazy. All right, so we saw that. Did you see anything else? Before we put on the bow and we do our special St. Patrick's Day special and what you have to watch, I did see the Led Zeppelin movie, basically early days of Led Zeppelin. I saw it with my father. We both really love Led Zeppelin. He introduced me to Led Zeppelin at a very young age, so it was a really cool thing to watch together. And it was just a bunch of like middle-aged dudes enjoying the concert, and it was a fun time. So if you're into that type of music, I really encourage you to watch it. If you're not, probably don't check it out. So.
All right, and that's us from the what we've seen, what we've done perspective. Look, we're getting back into it. You're going to be seeing a lot more, and we promise you more content.
We will.
We promise.
Let me ask you one question, because this is your holiday. Yeah. I don't know if the people know this, but you are really proud about you being Irish, and you have an Irish background. Every year since I've known you, this is going to be my 6th year of knowing you, so I've known you 6 years. Crazy.
That's over half a decade.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
you celebrate, you take off St. Patrick's Day, literally take it off because you want to drink like a belligerent fool.
Like an Irish man. If you've ever been to Ireland, let me tell you something about those people. They drink and they know how to have fun. And as an Irish man once told me at a bar in the farmer's market, he had been visiting, he goes, Americans have a great relationship with drinking. They drink to enhance their fun and enjoy themselves. I go, yeah, you guys do, right? He goes, no, the Irish drink because it's so goddamn miserable every day. And I try and carry that with me of a little bit of both each and every holiday. A, to enhance the joy of a great holiday that represents the banishing of the snakes, or however you want to look at it a different way, the banishing of the... Oh, this is going to sound really xenophobic and bad. You know what? Just celebrate St. Patrick's Day in your own way. At the end of the day, it's a time to get together with family, friends, or strangers, or do it alone. I mean, geez, have a drink, have a great Irish whiskey and enjoy yourself. We're drinking
Irish car bomb.
Yeah, we're drinking Pacificos, but I'm also big on, like, if the holiday's on a Monday,
yeah,
Friday does not count. You get Saturday and Sunday and Monday. So, but you can't 4 days in a row is really tough.
All right, having said that, can you give us some movie recommendations that are Irish related? I have one.
I think you never asked.
Can I get mine first, or
yeah? Let's see if we're on the same page.
Okay. All right, people, don't laugh at me. All right, the only one. Oh, I know two actually.
Is it the Disney movie?
Yeah. The Luck of the Irish.
Oh, hey.
I love that movie. I absolutely love that movie. I think that movie is fantastic. I grew up watching it. This is how I got introduced to Irish, like, culture. Freaking great. Enjoy it.
You're sending me to the land of Erin. Oh, my family's from Ohio. Oh! It's great. He's not even that good at basketball, and he puts on a coin, or his lucky coin, then he loses it. And he fucking isn't good at basketball anymore.
He sucks at life. He sucks at everything. He needs his lucky coin.
And his grandpapa runs a potato chip fucking factory.
Hey, fun fact. That's the same guy from Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, he's the priest.
Great. I love that
I
movie.
remember the first time I saw Wedding Crashers in theaters at like 14. I remember thinking to myself, I go, oh my God, it's the grandpa from Wedding Crashers.
All right, go ahead, please.
Great. By the way, 100%. Love that movie. It is on the list. And if you're a Disney Plus person, you got it. Yeah, dude, fucking love that movie. Well, one you could do. Look, listen, if you got a chick in your life and, you're trying to, get some tears going and getting her falling in love with you, do the P.S. I Love Ya movie with Gerard Butler and Hilary Swank, really good movie. It's a good movie. It's, it's a chick flick, but as I used to learn after being in a relationship for a long time, dude, some of those chick movies fucking slap. Like, they are good movies.
Yeah, I got one too. I got another one.
But but I'm going to finish off because the one that I would recommend to everybody, if you have never seen it, is Waking Ned Devine. It's from the 90s. It is
I've never seen it.
It's a fantastic film about friendship, community, and pulling together at a time to help to lift other people up. So it takes place in this very small village called Tullamore.
Tullamore.
Yeah, which Tullamore do, Tullamore. And all the characters are super old in it. But in Ireland, very small, little place, very impoverished, but everybody in the community tunes into the lottery every single time. Like, everyone has their own tickets. There's kind of like a wink and a nod among everybody that if someone wins the lottery, we all kind of give to each other. Or it's not like a wink, but like every time that the lottery comes out, everybody's whining and dining each other to try and say, hey, if you happen to win, you got to take care of me, type of deal. Anyways, one of the townspeople dies. And he has the winning ticket. But you can't turn in a winning ticket if you're dead.
So
the town pulls together and creates this scenario of someone else becomes Ned Divine so that they can claim the money, and they're going to split it among all the townspeople.
Oh, wow.
But it's a fun movie. There's a lot of heart in it, and honestly, the music's fucking kick-ass. Irish music kicks ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, Now Waking Ned Divine. I can give you the score for that one right now. It is a solid 4.1 on my scale every single year. Never changes.
Big one. The other one I was thinking is Banshees of the Irishman.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Is it Inisherin?
Yep.
I thought that was a pretty cool movie. Talks about two friends not turned friends.
Sometimes I feel like I'm...
Oh, you're the other dude and I'm Colin Farrell?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, one friend does one thing to really like wrong the other friend, and the one guy just just holds a grudge at all lengths. So,
Brendan Gleeson, that's the actor. God, he's... Oh my God, I remember. The other guy who's in it. Barry Keoghan.
Yeah, he's great. So, I highly encourage you guys to check that out. Any last thoughts before we put a bow on this?
Don't forget, you can always also go and watch Leprechaun with the immortal Warwick Davis playing the evil leprechaun. The first one has Jennifer Aniston in it. That was her first movie.
I've never seen this movie.
Holy
Leprechaun?
shit. Oh boy, it's bad, but it's good. And then there's also Leprechaun 2, which takes place, I think it's supposed to take place in New York, or maybe it's in LA. Actually, I think it is LA. Leprechaun 2. And then there's Leprechaun 3, Back to the Hood. Like, there's a ton of Leprechaun movies. They're great.
They're magically delicious.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you tuning in, whoever is still out there. Guys, remember, like and subscribe. We're back. We're better than ever.
We got a dog.
We got a dog here. We're looking to just continue to make an impact and make some sort of noise one way or the other, whether it's some good nonsense or bad nonsense. We're just looking to just talk. So please like and subscribe for more. Let us know what you like, what you don't like.
Or don't.
Or don't.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, by the way, stay tuned. Check out the website and the Instagram page. Like we said, we were in the kitchen, and the kitchen is cooking up something really nicely, and it's coming in the form of merchandise. I don't know if you guys ever saw the hats or anything like that. There's going to be some cool shit, and if you're not going to wear it, we're going to wear it. We're going to have all of LA wearing it pretty soon.
Yeah. And then shout out to all the people we did meet in Sundance. Sophia, all of you great people.
All the people at Flanagan's. God, I wish I was up in Park City this weekend to do Flanagan's every single night. If you ever are in Park City, go to Flanagan's.
Food's great.
They don't call it an Irish car bomb.
What do they call it?
Irish car drop.
Yeah, that was bizarre. That was bizarre.
I kept calling them Irish car bombs, and I was starting to get weird looks.
Fives are great, but I will say this: they measure out every single drink you do, so it's a little bizarre if you're not really exposed to that.
Oh, and the DoubleTree and the people at the DoubleTree.
Oh, what was our guy in concierge? That guy was great.
Oh God, was it Steve or something?
Oh, fucking A, man.
Either way, the people at the DoubleTree, thank you so much
thank you
for putting up with us,
and the Uber driver that literally she took us everywhere. She was our one cab driver the whole time. Maria, we appreciate you. You are the best. Never change.
Oh, and also if you stay at the DoubleTree, you get the best cookie ever.
And they're warm.
And with that, see you later, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with another Scramble.
Peace.
Actually, probably not next week because I'm going to Chicago.
Oh, you're going to Chicago?
Well.